All right, Shalom, Shalom. So this little lesson here. So we're just gonna get right to it. Let's go to Psalms, giving our praises to Yahweh by Shema Shah. Double honor to Apostle and the brothers speaking truth from on the word. Shalom to the elect and the brothers of GMS. Shalom. The whole elect. Let's go to Psalm 33. First, we're gonna go right into it. Yeah, Psalm 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. We get it again. Psalm 73, verse 75. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Real cowboys customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Hey, Tex, can someone else get a turn?
Cops killed a black man. They tased him to death. Let's put up a picture of Mr. Jim Rogers, okay? This is a high school picture provided by his family. 5 police officers in Pittsburgh are no longer on the job after an internal investigation into the death of a man who was tased by police. Rogers, who was a suspect in the theft of a bicycle, okay, died while in custody of Pittsburgh Bureau of Police. That was October 13th, according to CNN's report. Police said they used a taser on Rogers because he was not complying with their orders. Rogers was tased 10 times, resulting in him being taken into Mercy Hospital, where he died the next day. Let's put up his picture again. That is an entire human being. He is gone. He is gone because they thought he was stealing a bicycle and they decided to tase him against department policy. They tased him so much, they killed him. Now, let's go to Lee Schmidt. Lee Schmidt is the Pittsburgh Public Safety Director. Let's go to his picture, okay? Lee Schmidt declined to identify the officers, but sources tell us the officers are Keith Edmonds, who tased Jim Rogers 10 times, and officers Pat DeSato and Greg Boss, who took Rogers to the hospital, are among those fired for violating policies and procedures. I want you to think about something here. The mayor, let's put up a picture of the mayor. His name is Ed Gainey, all right? The mayor came out and said, all right, we're firing these cops because these cops violated internal policies. These internal policies led to the death of an entire human being. And here's what we're going to do for the great community that elected us and pays our salary. We're going to tell them they have to find another job. That's the response. Somebody's dead, they violated internal policy, and the mayor says, and we are going to ensure that they must find employment elsewhere. This is why people don't like the damn police. Right here. Their actions led to the exacting death of an entire person.
All right, let's move on.
A young lady gets guns pulled on her, and the cops admitted they're looking for a man. She's a young black woman. They're looking for a black male. They pulled out guns on her. After they pulled out guns on her, they told her, well, just look at this like a learning curve. Yeah, you had to learn something here. What did you learn? Here's some of the video after they had pulled out guns.
So this is a learning curve for you? Putting guns to an innocent person back, that's a learning curve.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I said every call, there's something to learn.
That's a learning curve. You put guns to my back. That's a learning curve for you? That's a learning curve. You put guns to my back. That's a learning curve. I could have died. And that's a learning curve for you? That's a learning curve.
You got the call.
They put guns to my back.
Okay.
A learning, this is my life. And you want to talk about your education?
This happened in Arlington. Arlington PD was the agency involved. This was a case, according to them, of mistaken identity. They went search for a male suspect, but instead pulled their guns out on the black female you saw there. Her name is Danielle Shanks. All right, Mr. Shanks, Miss Shanks is the young woman recording, and here's more video.
Why are you wiping the surveillance video?
Ma'am, I can't elaborate on our investigation.
Why are you wiping the surveillance video?
Watch it. We're not allowed to wipe it.
I just heard you say until you finish wiping the surveillance video.
You misheard. Hey, the female that came out of 225 was running a... What's your best contact?
She's telling the truth, I believe. I think they were going to try to wipe the surveillance video. Remember, they pulled out the guns on the wrong person. If they pulled out their guns on the wrong person.
It's the 2 gas maximum. This my family. Look, he got a wristband. He got a wristband. Look, they're my 2 cousins, so what's wrong? So it's wrong. So now you're not trying to say anything because you're on camera. Bro, I'm not even trying to do this. That's the thing. You did this to us. What were we doing wrong? Look, she got the cops just because we all black, fam. I feel like this is the real reason. Just admit it. Just admit it. Because look, bro, look at all these people out here and you worried about us.
Just let them have it, fam.
Oh, God, I'm not even finna argue with you. That's what I'm saying. So many families outside, but they want to come get us.
What's the problem?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you racist?
I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? God don't like us.
Are you racist? Just be honest. Are you racist?
Are you racist?
So y'all not gonna say anything. Y'all just call the cops for no reason, just because we black.
Yes, sir. William.
He's gonna ask if we live here.
Hell no.
That was an incident at a pool out in Midland, Texas. And allegedly it was reported at the Everett Ally Village Apartments. Sorry, maybe it's, excuse me, Everett Alley Village Apartments, because there are no allies there. And this person, the person who posted the video, identified the Karen as a woman named Teal Mahan. And this was a photo located of that Teal Mahan on LinkedIn. Now, the Midland police were the ones who were on the scene there. And we have a picture of their police chief. That's Mr. Seth Herman. Now, the individual who posted the video claims that the police told them to sign paperwork or they would arrest the group. Oof, this is very interesting. I will let you go ahead and hit it first, Grapevine.
Yeah, why do Karens always have names like that?
So as you see here, I'm gonna do under this sun. So let's get right to the scriptures. Let's get right into it. Let's go to Psalm 72. Was it? Yeah. No, 73. Yeah, Psalm 33, verse 3. For as was envy at the fool, but sought the prosperity of the wicked. Verse 4. There is no band in the deaf, but there are strength of famine. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore a proud compass them about, as the chains of violence cover them as a garment. The eye stands out with the fatness of their sucks like again. Psalm 73 verse 7. The eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedness concerning oppression. They speak lawful. They set their mouth against the heavens. and their tongues walk through the earth. Verse 10, therefore his people return hither, and water of a full cup are wonderful out of them. And I said, how does the Most High know, and is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, they are the ungodly and the prosperous in the world. They are increasing rich. They are I have cleaned my heart in vain, and washed my hand in innocence. For all the day long they had been plagued and chastised every morning. Let me see. Let me get right to it. Skip down. Okay, that's all it. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to it's like right to 11 verse 5. Who possess the slayer, they are hold themselves not guilty, and they said to themselves, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. Their own shepherd pitied them not. Right, their own shepherd pitied them not. We get again Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. Who possessed the slayer, and hold themselves not guilty, and they said to themselves, behold, no, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. Their own shepherd pitied them not. Right. Zechariah one more time. Zechariah 11 verse 5. So, whom the possession slay them, and hold themselves not guilty, and they say to themselves, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. For their own shepherd pitied them not. So as you see here, man, hold yourself not guilty. Let's go to let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 25 verse 12. Thou said the Lord power, because Edom had dealt against the house of Jacob by taking vengeance, and had greatly offense, and revealed himself upon them. Therefore thou said the Lord of power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and that Teman shall fall by the sword. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger, according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord. Power, right? You should know his vengeance. We did again. Ezekiel 25 verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and by shall they do in Edom according to my anger, according to my fury, and they should know my vengeance, said the Lord. Right. My vengeance, said the Lord. All right, let's go to Ezekiel 35 verse 1. Prophesy against Mount Seir. Ezekiel 35 was, for moreover the word of the Lord came unto me, and say, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thou said the Lord, power, behold, I am Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And I will lay your city wasted, and they shall be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, because they had perpetuated and had shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and that in the time that iniquity have ended. Right, iniquity have ended. Verse 6, therefore as I live, said the Lord of power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said that not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right, you didn't hate blood. Verse 7, there I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and I will cut off from him from the pass out, and have that return. Verse 9, and I will make thee perpetually desolate, and thy city should not return, and they should know that I am the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah. Verse 11, therefore as I live, said the Lord power, even do according to my anger, according to my even which I have used out of thy hate against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. Right, when they have judged thee. Verse 12, when thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all the blasphemy which they have spoken against the mountain of Israel, said they are laying desolate, and they are giving us to consume. Giving us to consume. Verse 15, as I do rejoice in the habit of the house of Israel, because they was desolate, so what I do unto thee, thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all are doing, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 7. All that found them had devoured them, and all the adversary said, we are offered not, because we have sinned against the Lord, and have it suggest even the Lord of hosts of their fathers. Let's skip down. Let's go right. Verse 30. Therefore shall hear the young man's fall in his stomach. Verse 28, the voice of the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord, our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the arch against Babylon, and all that bend the bow camp against it, run about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. He's been proud. Look at it again. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. Call against the arch against Babylon, yet all that bend a bow camp against it, run about, let not thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, is the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young man fall in the streets, and all her men of war should be cut off in that day, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. Behold, I am against thee, O most proud, said the Lord of hosts, for the day is coming, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise up, and I will kindle a fire in the city, and it shall devour all around about him. Thou said the Lord Yahweh shall host the children of Israel and the children of Judah who are pressed together, and all that took them captive, hold them fast, and refused to let them go. Right, refused to let them go. Verse 34, the Redeemer is strong in the Lord. So I can read again. Jeremiah 50, verse 34, the Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He should through pleasure, through pleasure, to call that he may give rest to the land, to the inhabit of Babylon. His sword is upon the Chaldeans, said the Lord, and upon the inhabit of Babylon, and upon the princes, and upon his wise men. The sword upon the lions. Well, no, let me see. So if I want to read. Let's see. He's gonna make that work right. Well, give me. All right, move on. Let's go to close out with that. Yeah, I think I said that wrong. Yeah, please. Yeah, no, I said it wrong. Probably true. Let's read that again. Jeremiah 50, verse 34. That Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He should, through please, the call that he may give rest to the land, to quiet the inhabit of Babylon, right? Let's go to one more couple of scriptures and we should close it out. If I forget the name of it, I thought the scriptures. I think it's Habakkuk or Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Yeah. Close out with this Nahum 3, verse 1. It say, woe unto the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbers, and the prey depart not. Right, woe unto the bloody city, man. Destruction. Read it again. They go to the 3 verse 1 and say, woe unto the bloody city. It is full of lies and of robbers, and the prey departed not. Right, woe unto the bloody city, man. Destruction. Right, so you see what's going on. You see all this? So we're not gonna get right to it. You see, woe unto the bloody city, man. So I'm gonna close it out right there. So giving our praise to Yahweh, by Shema Shah, double honor to the apostle brothers and GMS, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.